My idea of a new shuffleboard for the Chinese market is an online game you can play on your tablet or your phone. It's an online interactive game where you can play with friends or other people around the world. In research I did, I found out that in China there are about 1.2 billion phones in use. This is around 1/5 of all the phones in the world. Another research from Google says that 46.9% of all the phones in use are smartphones. This means there are around 600,000 potential customers to play this game on their mobile phone. What I also found out in my research was that Chinese people are more competitive. In this article, a woman made a tour around Europe for 2 weeks with a shuffleboard and played the game with all kinds of people she came across. She noticed that in every city, Chinese citizens who never heard of the game carefully inspected the board, checked if the stones fitted through the holes, and discussed their tactics before they started to play. Another thing I found was that it's better to craft your brand global instead of foreign. Doktorov wrote in his article, "What the Chinese Want." If I've learned anything from my 20 years working as an advertising executive in China, it is that successful Western brands craft their message here to be global, not foreign, so that they can become vessels of the Chinese culture. Good examples of this are Starbucks or McDonald's. Another thing he wrote was that products that are consumed in public, directly or indirectly, command huge price premiums relative to goods used in private. So my shuffleboard game would be global orientated in the sense that you can view all the online players on a map, pick one out, check their profile, see their scores to make it more competitive. It's also possible to put on your webcam to play even more interactive and make it even more personal. To make it even more personal, you can upload a background yourself. Just make a photo from a table you would like to play a game on and upload it. You or the other player can choose the table he or she wanted to play on and play a match with you. Wouldn't it be nice if your brother who studies far away can play a game with you on the table in your own house so he can get a bit of the feeling to be home again? To make the game nicer to play, you can zoom in or out on the board and maybe look a bit around the room you're playing in to get a better sense of really being in that room. Those two boards are placed on two different tables in my parents' place. Would you like to play with me?